Hello, Torah community. It's Rav Natan here to share with you some words of Torah for this week's Parsha, a brand new Sefer, Parshat Vayikra, starting off Sefer Vayikra. Sefer Vayikra and Parshat Vayikra specifically is a lot about how the Mishkan or the Beit HaMikdash is run, how korbanot are brought, different kinds of korbanot. I want to focus on the first Rashi of the Parsha. Most Rashis are about whatever the Sukkim are talking about. The first Rashi of any given Sefer is usually about Hashem's love for or care for the Jewish people. Torah tells us that Vayikra Hashem Moshe, Hashem called out to Moshe. Rashi says, what's this language of calling out? He says it's like Hashem said Moshe, kind of warning to him or letting him know or hinting to him that he wanted to have a conversation. And Hashem doesn't do that by the Jewish people. By Bilam, he just happened upon him. Boom, right there. No respect. It didn't give him the chance to almost adjust or prepare for the fact that he was going to have an encounter with Hashem, which shows Hashem's respect for and love for Moshe or the Jewish people. What is so amazing about that? And what lesson can we learn from the way that Hashem interacted with Moshe and gave him that time and space to prepare for the encounter? What this Rashi teaching us is a beautiful idea, which is that when there's an encounter between us and Hashem, or I would add between us and people, we need time to adjust, we need time to think, we need time to prepare so that that encounter is powerful, is meaningful, is special. And just like Moshe had the time to think about or to be ready for that encounter with Hashem, so too when we encounter Hashem, whether it's in tefillah, whether it's in learning Torah, whether it's in doing any mitzvah, beforehand to stop and say, okay, I'm about to do this, I'm about to walk into shul, I'm about to daven, I'm about to engage in this mitzvah. How do I want to show up? What do I want it to be like? And then that encounter will be all the more meaningful, and I will be in that encounter exactly who I want to be. I would say the same thing with any moment or period of time that we care deeply about, whether it's talking to a spouse, talking to children, family time, or even time with just ourselves that we want to show up in a certain way for that time. Thinking about it beforehand and thinking, how do I want to be? How do I want to show up? What do I want it to be like? Makes that encounter and that interaction all the more meaningful, just like with Hashem. Shabbat Shalom.